EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the LA Chargers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in off a loss last time out, but overall they've been playing well. 6 wins and 8 prior to that defeat. Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Today, from Los Angeles, California, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Well, the Lions offense getting ready to go to work here, and under center, a man whose career has been rejuvenated a bit as of late. In season number 8 now out of Cal, it's Jared Goff.
Rumors of Goff's demise? Greatly exaggerated, it seems. Boy, what a big year he had last year. 29 touchdowns and led the Lions to their first winning season since 2017. Under his leadership, the Lions expect to make the playoffs for the first time in a few seasons.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And right away, he lost the football. But I believe the Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Here's Goff. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down.
On third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Looking middle, and that's complete. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as good running gets them to about the 44. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and give it instead to Eckler. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Back to throw here. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Back to throw again. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Gone. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the 50, it's Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw is Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He finds his target, Allen. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. The Chargers at 6-2 to start play. And they come in after a loss last time out, but they've still been in good form. They've won 6 of their last 8.
And last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty resilient bunch. So I don't think they'll dwell too much on that loss. And they'll be looking to come out in this one and make amends right now.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Once more, here's Eckler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Allen's got it complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good to make it 14-0. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been perfect through the air, 9 of 9 so far, including that touchdown on the last drive. As his guys start again, 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And to the right side here, it's Allen. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now back to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly. But that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
A little short pass. This is Everett.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
And Detroit back in possession of the football.
The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down is Goff.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. Now it's Goff. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Here's Jack Fox now. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Ekeler.
He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
A little short pass. This is Everett.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Up the middle with Ekeler. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
50 yards on the ground for him so far.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ekeler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Back to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. The Chargers' passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Running on first down, Eckler. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2nd down and 6 now. It's Eckler again. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. Throw out wide is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Goff now to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Chargers to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead even further. So it was 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. But I'm not sure that that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that bears a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Goff on first down.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Goff. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On third down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half.
And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal.
So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start by heading out west, State Farm Stadium in Glendale. And it's the Falcons who are out in front in the second quarter. The rookie from Texas, Bijan Robinson, 2 touchdown runs. From there, we head east to check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Tua Tagovailoa, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Jacoby Brissett leading the way there.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the third quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that, because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. They definitely handed out a lifeline to the defense on that play.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
So the completion good for 7 there. And now 1 yard to go on third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Goff.
This to Laporta, right side.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Second and goal from inside the 5. Now Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain.
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be fourth down.
This defense continues to be good on third down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should fourth down be any different? True. You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
L.A. readies for its next possession.
And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Here's 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. And he fends him off. Fighting through. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Well, he and his offense was staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. He'll drop to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll look to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Back to throw here.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Goff. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Taken down at the 42. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And I think the ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Going up the gun, Montgomery. And not much running room. Down to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for L.A. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. On first down, it's gone. Complete to Jones. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the gun, here's Goff. Incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And he goes out right around the 39. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. To the air again, Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the gun, Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing again is Goff. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 1. Now Goff. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26. Goff now looks to throw. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 3. Goff now looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This offense so far on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. Gets through, and now an
opening. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff, it's Eckler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here is Eckler. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
87 yards on the ground for Eckler here. That's a first down.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw is Goff.
He's got right on the short throw.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Goff.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Play action. It's gone.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And they'll get this down to the 10. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Goff throwing again. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
This likely a must-have. Third and goal.
One last throw here for Goff.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for L.A., the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.